Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something a lot of you have been asking of. A head-to-head comparison between two of the most pocket-sized camera right now. The Insta360 GO Ultra and the DJI Pocket 3. Now, I know that some of you are thinking this camera looks completely different, right? One is basically a thumb-sized action cam, while the other is a tiny gimbal camera. But both promises portability, great video quality, and convenience for vloggers, creators, travelers, and even families. So, which one should you buy? That's exactly what we're going to find out. In this video, we'll go through 8 categories in detail: design and durability, image quality, field of view, shooting modes, stabilization, low light, audio, and of course, battery life and price. Along the way, I'll show you real-world example of how these cameras perform. And at the very end, I'll tell you exactly who should buy the Insta360 GO Ultra and who should buy the DJI Pocket 3. So grab a popcorn, sit back, and let's dive in. Section 1 is the form factor, design, and durability. Honestly, this is one of the biggest differences between these two cameras. Let's start with the DJI Pocket 3. Despite the name, calling it a pocket camera is a little generous. Yes, it can fit into your pocket, but it's definitely on the larger side. It has a built-in gimbal, a flip-up screen, and that vertical signature design. The gimbal is the biggest strength, but it also makes it a bit more fragile. This is not a camera you want to toss around casually. Now, the Insta360 GO Ultra is in a completely different category. Camera itself is very tiny. It's about the size of your Apple Watch. It pairs with an action port which acts as a charger, remote control, and even housing to turn it into a more traditional action camera. Even with the action port, the GO Ultra is noticeably smaller than the Pocket 3. But size is not everything. Durability matters too. The GO Ultra is waterproof up to 10 meters right out of the box. It has a replaceable lens cover, a magnetic back for flexible mounting, and it's tough enough to survive drops. You could take this thing skiing, surfing, or just on a family day out without any worry. For the Pocket 3, not so much. It's not waterproof, it's not soundproof, and you have to be very careful with the gimbal and the screen. It is great for controlled environment, but I wouldn't take it mountain biking or into the ocean. So the takeaway here is simple. If you need ruggedness and versatility, the GO Ultra wins. If you're okay with being careful and you want the benefit of a gimbal, the Pocket 3 is still compelling. Okay, now let's talk about the image quality, because this is where things get really interesting. The Insta360 GO Ultra uses a fixed focus lens like most action cameras. This means everything from the foreground to the background is more or less sharp. It's predictable, easy to use, and perfect for run and gun shooting. The DJI Pocket 3, on the other hand, has autofocus. This lets you get the cinematic look with blurred background, especially when filming close-up shots or B-rolls. You can focus on your subject and the background melts away. It looks fantastic, almost like a mirrorless camera in your pocket. But autofocus can be a double-edged sword. When vlogging, you need to make sure the focus is locked onto your face. The Pocket 3 has a subject tracking which helps a lot, but I've noticed it can still get a bit shaky while working. The GO Ultra avoids this issue because it doesn't have to think about focus at all. Everything is sharp, always. The GO Ultra is noticeably wider, which is ideal for vlogging, action sports, or a group shot. You can capture yourself and your environment without needing to stretch your arms out with a selfie stick. The Pocket 3 has a narrower field of view. You can add an optional wide-angle lens, but it comes with a distortion and reduces the nice cinematic background blur. Color-wise, the GO Ultra leans toward more saturated, contrast-heavy images. They pop right out of the camera, ready for social media. The Pocket 3 is more neutral, but it has a 10-bit D-Log M profile, which is fantastic for color grading or color correction. If you're into post-production, the Pocket 3 gives you way more flexibility than the GO Ultra. Only the GO Ultra has a true HDR mode, which helps in tricky lighting situations. The Pocket 3 sometimes overexpress highlights, especially in backlight conditions. So here's the verdict. The GO Ultra is great for easy, punchy images straight out of the camera. But the Pocket 3 is better for creators who want cinematic depth of field and more control in editing. Now let's talk about shooting modes. Both cameras can shoot 4K at 60 frames per second, but the Go Ultra, there's a small crop at 60 FPS, so the field of view isn't quite as wide. If you're into slow motion, the Pocket pulls ahead. It can do 4K at 120 FPS, which looks smooth. The Go Ultra maxes out at 2.7K for 120 FPS. Vertical video is a hot topic these days with TikTok, Instagram Reel, and YouTube Shorts. The Go Ultra handles this beautifully. You just rotate the camera and it switches to portrait mode. Simple and effective. The Pocket 3 technically has a portrait mode, but it's really just a crop of the horizontal image. This means reduced field of view and lower resolution. You can hold the old camera sideways, but it will look awkward, and that's not what DJI designed it for. Definitely something they need to improve on the next version. So for creators focusing on vertical content, the Go Ultra clearly has the edge. Let's move on to the low light. This is where sensor size really matters. The DJI Pocket 3 has a 1-inch sensor, while the Go Ultra has a 1/1.28-inch sensor. Both are impressive for their size, but the Pocket 3's larger sensor makes a noticeable difference. In low light, the Pocket 3 produces sharper, cleaner footages with less noise. The gimbal also allows it to use slower shutter speed without introducing blur. The Go Ultra does surprisingly well considering the size, but it can't quite match with the Pocket 3 in this condition. So if you film a lot indoors at night or in a moody environment, the Pocket 3 is the better choice. Now stabilization. The Go Ultra uses electronic image stabilization. It's very solid even in action-packed situations and works well with biking, running, mounting on helmets, or doing other power-packed sports. Pocket 3 has its gimbal, which shines in normal handheld use and especially in low light, but it's not designed for extreme sports. In fact, when vibration gets too strong, like running or biking, the gimbal struggles. It can look shakier than the Go Ultra in those cases. So again, the choice depends on how you plan to use it. For sport and action, the Go Ultra wins. For smooth cinematic shots, the Pocket 3 wins, clearly. What about battery life? The Go Ultra by itself records about 46 minutes in 4K 30, but with the action pod, you will get up to 2 hours 20 minutes. That's impressive for such a small camera. The Pocket 3 records about 2 hours 5 minutes in 4K 30. So both of them pass the reliability test here. Audio is often overlooked, but it's very crucial when it comes to vlogging. The Go Ultra built-in mic is surprisingly good. With the right settings, it can block out background noise better than the Pocket 3. Both cameras support external mic via the Bluetooth. DJI has the Mic 2 and now the Mic 3, while Insta360 has the Mic Air. If audio is important to you, both ecosystems have solid options. Let's quickly touch on unique features. The Pocket 3 has advanced tracking thanks to its gimbal. It can follow your movement, which is great for solo creators. It also has different gimbal modes for creative shots, but it requires some practice before you use it. The Go Ultra has gesture and voice control, toddler mode for family shots, free frame mode to adjust your field of view in editing, endurance mode for longer battery, and it can make 50 megapixel photos. The Pocket 3 can only take 9 megapixels still. Finally, price. Pocket 3 is around £650 in the UK, Go Ultra around £450 in the UK, and often comes with bundle like a 250 gig SD card. So the Go Ultra is clearly much affordable. The question now is, which one should you buy? Here is the bottom line. Buy the Insta360 GO Ultra if you want something ultra portable, durable, and versatile. It is perfect for vacations, family videos, sports, and everyday fun. It's easy to use and delivers great video straight from the camera. Buy the DJI Pocket 3 if you're after cinematic quality background blur and low light performance. It's more of a professional tool for creators who want to step up their production quality if you can justify the higher price. Personally, I see the Go Ultra as a consumer friendly action camera, while the Pocket 3 is more creator gimbal camera. Either way, you really can't go wrong. Both are excellent at what they do. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit the like, subscribe for more gear reviews, and check out my full tutorial on the Go Ultra and the Pocket 3. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.